shirt. And I was talking about how I was in recovery and other things in my life that are going on with me that are exciting or whatever. And they were like, wow, it sounds like you have, you do a lot for the community. And they're like, what is this that you're wearing? And I had on my work lanyard, and I said, oh, I do this, for this recovery treatment center. And they're like, so you do a podcast and about recovery, and you work and then it was one of the girls that was there that I had brought with me for the drive, to go through and get the resources, approached me while I was in there and was basically saying that, touching base with me, telling me that they were heading out and that they had, gotten everything that they needed and thanked me and all that. And the lady is looking at me like, what don't you do? And I was like, no, really, this is just a weird coincidence that I'm talking about all this stuff right now. But no, it felt really good.
You know, it's crazy. At the same time you were doing that, I was, 4 miles away. But I was talking about the same thing, and we were both talking about God and 217 recovery. I was talking to a guy who works for one of the biggest stores in Michigan, and they're based in Michigan, their headquarters, and about some of the things we could do to raise money and to have donations and actually help people that are in treatment with clothing and items that they need, while you're in there. And we were just, I remember it got to one point and he was like, I'm not religious, but I do believe in God. And I was like, yeah, me too. And everything happens for a reason. And, if you weren't here or if I wasn't there and we would have never met and this and that. And it's crazy how these things work. I said, absolutely it is. But it's not, because it's, in my opinion, it's all in God's plan. Mm-hmm. Now, if I would have chose to drink a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, I would not be right here right now. Mm-mm. Not at all. I would have missed my chance probably to meet you, just all kinds of things. That's the old me, and those are the old ways that I would do, after so long. And then, again, being comfortable with being happy and successful is something I wasn't used to. I was used to it to a point, but as far as spiritually in my soul being happy, I didn't know how to react to those things. So that was one of the reasons why I would drink. But if I would have drank, it wouldn't be the same. I'd be in a horrible, miserable place. And, without God, and me in that jail cell, in that jail cell, praying to God to show me my purpose and to please let that be the last drink that I ever take. It's working so far, and it's all working out. I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't explain all the great things that have happened and are just keep happening. And what might seem like chance encounters turn into huge things, and you're just like, well, there's no way that could have been a chance encounter.
Exactly. Relationships that, and the connection that I had with these ladies, right off the get-go, it was incredible. They were genuinely interested, and I was genuinely spilling my guts about anything and everything that I had in my mind, and good stuff, and stuff about what we do for other people or plans that 217's got and stuff like that. And it was by no means was trying to get any kind of plug in or anything like that. It was just right in front of me, and that's just how God works. It was awesome.
And you said you don't, or did you want to go on more about how they were?
Oh, I could go. I could. No.
She's such my hero.
No, I never said that.
Oh, she's so hot.
What?
I make out. Oh wait. Oh, I was thinking about the camp story that you were telling that one day. But no. But you said that you don't, or never did, practice any type of organized religion.
Yeah.
Were you practicing unorganized religion?
Yeah, messy religion.
Yeah, is there a thing like that? Why do they call it organized?
I have no idea.
Because they're trying to.
I've just I was thinking about that.
Where to go and how to act and what to do. And
I don't know. That's a good question.
Did you know? Let me tell you a little history lesson.
No, because it's not going to be real.
Yeah,
please
no,
don't.
it is. No, look it up. Religion was formed on making people conform, and say Ted wasn't getting his cattle out there and plowing that field. Well, they're not going to have crops. Well, God's going to punish you. He's going to starve us all, and he's going to kill you. I don't know, whatever they told Ted. But it got Ted a little fire under his ass, and he was out there getting them crops, you know. It's just a little small story. I need like a sound effect when I go into story time and work on that. So I sent this email, and I don't think I told you about it. Not because I was embarrassed, but yeah, because I was embarrassed. Because I don't know, like the whole COVID-19 thing, back on that for just a couple 20 minutes. The governor of Michigan was like, hey, everybody get this money. And then she like broke it up in different sections. And it was like, boom, here's 300 million or whatever it was. And then she, gave some to Northern Michigan. And then there's a place here in Traverse City that actually dispersed it, and they had 4.3 million to give away, and you could max it out at 20 grand. Well, it doesn't mean they had to give everybody 20 grand. I don't know, whatever. They figured it out however they were supposed to do it, I guess. But so I came across this list of all the people, we applied for it and we got, nope, nothing, sorry. Not even $100? Like nothing? Like that's crazy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the list of people that did get it, and it shocked me. It blew my mind, some of the places. And I was like, but we couldn't get it. Like, do they not understand? Like COVID has hit people in early recovery and addiction harder than anybody.
Didn't you tell me a nail salon got it?
Yeah. So I did talk to you about this.
Yeah, you mentioned it, but you didn't tell me you wrote a letter.
Oh, yeah, I did. And, because I probably sounded bitter at first because I sent it right to the head guy. And I was like, look, man, like, we're trying to help people, and people in recovery are, like, struggling right now, and I don't think you understand. We're like, oh, there's a lot of businesses and, that want the money, and it's just hard, and there's a lot more than you that didn't get any. And I'm like, bro, then I wrote him back in. I had to wait. I waited like
He wrote you back?
Yeah, right away, and I really appreciate that. His name's Matt. And I don't know if I should read it. I haven't read it since I hit
I'm
send.
surprised you got a response.
Well,
you should have been like, well, maybe did you change your mind then? Can you scramble up some?
No, and Sam wasn't even. No, I wasn't asking for any of that. But it's just like, dude, like seriously, like the stuff that 10% of this or more, I can't remember the exact number, was supposed to go to just nonprofits, which we are. And I don't know. I saw a lot of just confusing stuff on there to me. So I fire back. He's like, Corey, I am truly sympathetic as far, blah, blah, blah. That's pretty much, I don't know. Matt, I do appreciate it, though, if you do listen or have listened or listening now. But it was just a bunch of there's a lot of people, But I wanted to know, how was it? Because we're new? Is it because people don't understand what we're doing? Am I doing a horrible job of getting this message out?
Right.
Are we as a recovery community doing enough? Apparently not. Okay, so here's what I was like, Matt.
Are we too touchy of a subject of of a business to actually have it be written down on a piece of paper? Like, does that scare people? Because we know that other cities said that the word recovery scares them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So I wrote back, Matt, your quick response is much appreciated. If I came off rude, I apologize. I take recovery very serious and I have a lot of passion for helping others. COVID has killed more than just the people who've contracted it. By sending people into isolation, it has caused many who were in early recovery to slip back in their addiction. Steps we take in rebuilding a community are very important to the social and economic development of our community. People in recovery actually spend more and do more in their communities than most. I'm not saying people don't need their nails done, but the funding could have been used to save lives and help strengthen our community. If we don't voice our concerns, then we sit in the shadows. Again, thank you for your quick reply. I almost put in there, and I don't like sitting in the shadows.
Well, I mean,
but it's just like, I don't know. But
I know. I want to know, like, these decision making. It's like,
because the nail salon, though, I'm sure they needed the 20 G's, and whatever. I just look at like how many things that we could have done With 20 grand, we could have done a lot.
I know.
But whatever. You know, this is... I mean, it's not but whatever. I'm going to make sure this dude knows, like, that's not going to happen again.
I want to be like, what did they have that we don't? What did they say that we... What did they say that we didn't say?
Oh, I was thinking of massage parlors. My bad. You don't have to laugh, but you thought it was
wasn't planning on it.
Oh, I'm just I mean, I don't know, but yeah, and there were other businesses too, and I'm like, for real, like for real. And I mean, yeah, everybody needs the money, but like this is something that really.
What was another one?
I'm not gonna say because there's 2 or 3 that were just like, but I'd have to drop the name or at least drop something, and it would. Regardless, I take it personal, you know, and
I can see why.
You know, I don't know. It's like a kick in the nuts. I'm seeing that. Was like, are you kidding me? Like, seriously? Like these? Okay. Again, you know, I just got to do a better job, apparently, of getting it out there. Like, look, man, like, sure. I mean, the nail salon now, okay, fine. And I hate to keep bringing up the nail salon because there's people out there that really love getting your nails done.
Yeah.
Dude. So I get it. Well, I don't get it, but I understand through your eyes that, yeah, that's something that is nice. It's a benefit. But if it wasn't there, would you live?
Yeah, I would survive. I would be fine.
See, that right there, like, should be like a question. Like when they're doing, oh, what about this? Oh, they're in recovery. And I just don't like people that are in charge.
You would think like the whole essential thing would be on the top of everybody's vocabulary now. Like, I think people know what that word means now.
I wonder if we should stand on the corner.
We are
like,
essential.
No, to stand on the corner right across from their office. Just like with people in recovery. Just be like, hey, thanks, man. Thanks for supporting us for, you know, got our nails done. We should go out there and do people's nails right in their parking lot.
Yeah.
Set up our 217
Do we qualify now? Yeah.
Like, hey. 217 nails. We'll just have to disguise our business. That's how we get funding now. What do you guys do with nails? Oh, perfect. Here's 20 grand. Yeah, thanks.
Oh man,
Let's
now
spend
you're
it on recovery.
Yeah.
We should. Think about it. But not that dude who I wrote was. He wasn't involved in the decision making. They had like a panel of people.
Yeah.
And it just reminds me of old white people in northern Michigan, you know, who just, well, it's not in our community yet, so and if it is in their community, they're like, well, don't tell nobody. You just keep that. That's just a family secret. Well, nobody needs to know that Jimmy's addicted to heroin or drinks a lot. Mm-hmm. No, we're too proud.
Isn't it terrible to have that in your head? Like that actually was what it would look like. It's not, but.
What do you mean, old white people?
Yeah.
Saying that? It happens. Yeah, it does.
No, I mean on their panel.
Oh, no, it does. Yeah. There's the other one up north in Charlevoix. Same thing. You know, they were like, oh, well, we don't know anything about recovery. I'm sure I talked about it on the podcast a couple months ago, but, oh, yeah, see, we don't really know. We don't have anybody in recovery. We don't know about it. And...
I know. Isn't that sad? It's like, yes, you do.
Yeah.
Stop lying to yourself.
I'm like, lady, your husband's probably addicted to porn. Stop it. You know, it's addiction.
Oh my God.
So I shouldn't have said that.
No, but you know what? This is not the first time that we've faced, you know, like rerouting, you know, what we're trying to do and like roadblocks, whatever. It happens. It's not going to stop us.
No.
You know, we just find another avenue of, you know, who to ask and how to ask it, and that's what we do. Yeah,
it's not the first door that's been closed in my face on this journey, that's for sure.
I know. It will happen. It will happen. I mean, people know what we're doing is good.
But then I meet people like I did today, you know, and it's just like, oh, you know, like, wow.
And like I met today.
Yeah, I mean, these are people that could be really influential. I don't think that's a word, what I just said there.
Pretty close. That's close enough.
Close enough. But those people could matter and make such a huge difference in what we're trying to do with helping other people. So, you know, like Marney said, it's not the first time we've been shot down. It's not the first door that's closed in my face. But you know what? I believe in God, and other ones open, and you don't even see them coming.
Right.
So if I would have just been You know, I sent him the email. I sent him the reply email. I could have just been, oh, but you know what? It's time to move on.